Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right, guys. It's Sunday in New York. I just wanted to jump on and say hi to everybody and hope that you guys had a terrific weekend. I know I did. A couple of things happened this weekend. We had that Ortiz Frederick fight. I want to hear from you guys, my boxing fans, how you felt about that fight. I mean, most of us think that the fight was stopped prematurely. I happen to agree with that. I think that that fight was definitely premature. But then again, Lawrence knows that you can't sit there and allow a guy like Ortiz bang away on you like that. It gives a bad vibe to the referee. The referee believes that you're hurt. Lawrence was definitely hurt with a very strong power jab that came from Ortiz. So that might have put the referee on alert when he saw Lawrence buckle his legs on that. So that was a little wild to see that fight end so quickly, especially in the first round. So I want to hear from you guys. Do you think that fight was stopped prematurely? Because in my opinion, I think it was. Lawrence was definitely clear eyed, standing straight, wasn't shaking. I think he was trying to do the rope a dope, the old Ali move back then. Just let this guy kind of spend all that energy and then come back. But it wasn't a good look, especially this day and age. So, Ortiz is a big puncher. The referee knows that. This guy can knock you out. So, yeah, it's when you find yourself in a situation where you're not throwing back, that's a message to the referee, at least to the referee, that you can't defend yourself. And in boxing, the referee is going to try and protect you. So, anyway, that's my opinion on that fight. I think it was stopped a little too soon. Regardless, I think Ortiz would have won that fight. But all good, all good. Anyway, I just want to hear from you guys on that Ortiz fight and let me know whether or not you think that fight was stopped prematurely, because I know it was for me. I wanted to just talk a little bit about Aqua Training Bag and what we've been doing. What you have in 2024 is a real interesting opportunity for a lot of my gyms, my fitness gyms out there who are looking to level up. Year after year, you've been doing your craft, you've been getting people fit. You're gaining customers, you're losing customers. For some of you, you can't seem to pass that 200 threshold mark of members. I know I had that issue with my gym. I am actually a co-owner of New York Fitness and Boxing, located in New York. We're on Long Island, so we're about 30 miles away from New York City. But New York Fitness and Boxing has been around for over 14 years. And that's where the Aqua Training Bag was actually conceived. It was actually conceived in the gym. So the Aqua Training Bag and all the technology you see there was actually conceived at our gym. So it wasn't some guy coming up with this wild idea. It was a need for us to create a whole new heavy bag for the market, not specifically for my type of clients. And the type of clients that you see in my gym are moms and dads, weekend warriors, and people who just want to stay fit. They're not really looking to go into competition. Although for the past couple of years, we did get involved with USA Boxing, so we do have some of that going on these days, especially with our younger members. But primarily, we're a fitness gym. So if you're looking to lose weight and get into great shape, I'm the gym you want to go to, at least in Long Island. But it was out of that the Aqua Training Bag was actually conceived. All right, so some of you know that already, some of you don't. If you train on an Aqua Training Bag, send me some hearts. That tells me that you like the product. And hey, if you don't like the product, I want to hear about that too. I want to learn a little bit about what's going on in the market. Aqua Training Bag was a disruptor when it came into the market. The big names that you guys all know, Rival, Tidal, Everlast, those were the big names. And then suddenly this brand Aquabag came out and started taking over the gym. So we're really proud about that, only because we know we came out with a product that was in serious need. So we did our best to push the brand. Now the product is doing very well. You have champions that are coming out and using our product. Many people are winning tournaments because they turn on the training bag. So we're very excited about that. The technology that we have that we're showcasing in 2024 is for our fitness gyms. So if you have a cardio boxing fitness gym, or you just have a fitness gym and you're looking to introduce heart rate monitoring into your gym, this is the product for you. All right. It's called ATBGYM.fit. That's the website. ATB stands for Aqua Training Bag Gym. ATBGYM.fit. You want to go to that website and learn a little bit more about what we're doing there. It's going to give you a lot of information about the product, how you can use it, and what it can do for you and help you grow your business in 2024. And that's my goal today. How do we help you grow your business in 2024? And this is the technology that's going to help you do that. The way this technology is designed is really designed around you, is designed around you in particular. So if you have a particular style that does very well and you're looking for some data and some analytics and some accountability on your members, then the ATBGYM.fit system is what you're looking for. What you need to get the system going is you need a strong Wi-Fi signal. In my gym, we use a Google Mesh to basically protect the system. We don't really want anyone outside of the gym or outside of the program using it. So we put it under a Google Mesh platform. You can use other services, but that's what we use. And there's a couple of things you're going to need to get this going. Number one is, let me first say that to download this stuff is free. It's free to our gym owners. So if you own a boutique gym and you're looking for something new, Sissy, hi, I see you. If you're looking for something new to add to the gym, go to your Android or your ISO store and go ahead and download the program. For gym owners, you want to download ATBGYM. You go ahead. That's exactly what it looks like. ATBGYM. You want to download that. And you want to download that onto your iPads. You're going to need at least 3 iPads for this system to work. The first iPad is going to be dedicated to your large screen monitor. So that is we call that the TV iPad. So that's one iPad is going to be dedicated to your monitor. And that's the iPad that's going to showcase all the tiles. What is a tile? A tile represents every one of your members. And we can talk about that in a minute. So you need one dedicated iPad for your TV monitor. Very simple technology. You download that. It's going to work. Then what you're going to do is you're going to need to create stations. In my particular case, we have about 20 stations in my gym. So what is a station exactly? So above me, this is an iPad. So you need one iPad, you need an Aquabag, and you need that sensor. You see that sensor above me? You're going to need that sensor. That represents a station. So if you want to have 2 stations, you need 2 iPads, 2 Aquabags, and 2 sensors. All right. That third iPad is designed specifically for your TV. So just note that you're always going to need at least one iPad for the TV. The rest going to be designed for your stations. And you download the app, and you'll get the software downloaded into your iPad, and the system will work. All right. There's a few things that we would need to do to get you up and running. We would need to create a gym ID number. That's something me and my team can help you with. And we're also going to offer you some demos to make sure that the experience is perfect for you. And the day you decide to turn that switch on, you're going to have a terrific experience. Hey, Jenny. So we're talking about boutique gyms who are looking to level up in 2024. And we're trying to say that the Aquabac team put together a piece of software that's designed for communal training. So you can actually line up a bunch of Aqua training bags in your gym, and you can actually have up to 60 people training simultaneously in your gym. And the beautiful thing about that is not only are you getting or receiving data from every one of the Aqua bags, what type of data are you getting from the Aqua bag, as an example? Well, some of the things you're going to get is number of strikes that are being thrown, power shots, true power shots, pounds of force. It's a true measurement. And a lot of studies have been done on our sensor. Is actually a precision tool, and it's a study that I can actually send you guys. A few colleges did to prove that our device is precision, is a precision tool. So I want you to know that. So you're not getting a toy; it's the real deal. So not only we're collecting that, we're collecting heart rate as well. So you're going to be wearing a heart rate band. There's a heart rate band right there. So all of you, if you're a gym owner, you're going to go ahead and purchase in bulk some heart rate monitors from us. You're going to go to atbgym.fit to pick up those heart rate monitors. You're going to get them at an extremely discounted rate. And then what you're going to do is you're going to sell the heart rate monitors to your client so they can have access to the big system that we have in place. All right. So what happens when the client gets a heart rate monitor? Well, they're going to go to a system that's designed specifically for your members. It's called ATB App Member. ATB App Member. They're going to go to iOS or Android, type that, and they're going to download that app. And then they're going to register their heart rate monitor into that app. Once they do that, they're going to put in some information about themselves, right? Name, age, gender, as an example, weight class, that type of thing. This system's going to absorb that information. It's going to create this profile, and it's going to do a couple of things. One is going to create some measurements and calculations automatically just based on some of those stats that you just produced. But it's also going to put that individual into a particular WBO weight class. So as an example, if you weigh over 200 pounds and you're a male, then you're considered a heavyweight. And in that case, then it's going to say, hey, for heavyweights, if you throw over 177 pounds of force, I'm going to count that throw or that shot. I'm going to count that shot as a power punch. Anything below that, I'm going to count as a regular strike. So just know that there's a power bar in there, and it's measuring your shots and it's giving you points for when you throw power shots or when you don't. And you're always going to get points based on that. And it's also, as you can see here, there's a heart rate zone. You see that heart rate zone? There are a couple of zones there, 5 in total. The system is identifying how well or how hard you're training. So as an example, if you're training in the lower zones, like the yellows and the green zones, the system's going to say, hey, this guy's not working out too hard. I'm only going to give him a certain amount of points. But if that person's training in the orange and red zones, you get a high level of points. So you're gamifying the system as well. So what you're going to see here is there's going to be a board just like that, and every one of these tiles represent a member. And you get to actually see how everyone is doing. Right? So just picture this. You're a trainer. You have all these aqua bags all around you. Everyone's going in and they're registering themselves on their station iPads. We call them station iPads all around you. Once they are registered and they claim their iPads, you're going to press start. And when you press start, that monitor, that large monitor that's in front is going to light up, and you're going to see everybody on that board. You can put up to 60 people on that board. Okay, and you can see exactly what's going on, how many punches they're throwing, how hard they're throwing, and where their heart rate is, which is key, right? Which is really key to doing well in 2024, because you need those analytics to ensure that everyone is getting a terrific workout. I cannot tell you how many times we have people coming to my gym, NewYorkFitnessandBoxing.com. Take a look at it. So many people coming to our gym. They look like they're in great shape. They look physically good, but they haven't conducted cardio training the way we do it, or maybe the way you might do it. But you see them already struggling right around the 15-minute mark. And while they might be keeping up, their heart rate is telling you, I am struggling and I'm not sure how long I can sustain this level of cardio. Some of those people, if you're not watching them, they're going to say, I need to go to the bathroom. And what are they doing? Throwing up. And you probably lost a client because that was a little too tough for that client. Some of those warriors will come back, but so many just find that that program was just too hard for them. Now, if you had some heart rate technology built into your training, you can protect everybody, especially those newbies that are walking through the door. And the system can also work for those individuals who are in great shape. Let's say you're putting together a program and there's some circuits, and you're finding that almost everybody is in that orange zone. Everyone is working, they're working hard. You look good, but that guy who's in great shape, he seems to be in the green and blue zones. Clearly, you're not doing enough for him. So for that guy, you might want to press him a little bit more, right? Just to get him in the orange zone. Because at least at that particular moment, he's not being challenged and he's not really enjoying his workout or not getting the benefits, I think, that you're offering. So it works both ways. The window can work both ways for a trainer. So it's important to have that level of transparency when you're training your fighters or when you're training your clients as well. So what do you need? You need a Wi-Fi, strong Wi-Fi signal. Make sure that Wi-Fi signal is there. You're going to need some iPads. I definitely recommend at least 4 or more iPads. I have 20 in my own gym, but you need at least 4 iPads with 4 aqua bags and 4 sensors. That's how it works. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pick up some heart rate bands from us, wholesale price, and then you're going to charge. So you're making money a couple of ways. One is, at least in my gym, anybody that wants to work out and do the aquaback tech stuff, we charge $5 more per class. You can choose to do whatever you like to do, but this is what we do in my gym. And most people want to pay a little bit extra to have that level of data coming into them. So that's what's happening. The other thing that we're doing is we're making a little bit of money on those heart rate monitors. We don't charge much. Some people can charge $100, maybe $120, but we only charge about $60 to $70 for our heart rate monitors because we really want people to start enjoying it and understanding and appreciating how well it does. So we don't want this to be a barrier to entry for our clients. We want them to come in and really not enjoy the existing workout that they've always loved about you, but now they have the technology behind it. Now picture this. You have a client who came to you, right, and they're looking to lose some weight, and they're struggling losing weight. They're coming to your class, right? You can show on the technology that they've burnt 20,000 calories while they were training with you that month, or they threw 30,000 strikes when they were training with you that month. So their activity level is extremely high. So now you can say, hey, I can see you producing the work. I can see your activity. Your problem is not the gym. Your problem is the dinner table. And I say that all the time. So this is a great opportunity to showcase to you, hey guys, help me out at the dinner table and we can find a way to reach some of your goals, especially if they're weight goals. So that's something that I think is important. For my pro fighters or my pro coaches out there, let me tell you something. Having something like this is a game changer. You will know when your fighter is struggling or they might be overtrained. That's a big deal. A lot of people, a lot of old-time coaches don't have the data in front of them. And you can actually tell in many ways that you are overtraining your fighter. You can see it in the numbers, right? You can see the power shots that are coming in. They can deliver power shots in round 1 through 6, but you start to see the power punch threshold drop as you get into the later rounds, especially the championship rounds. So having that level of data available to you will help you better understand how do I assist my fighter in ensuring that he can keep that level of power throughout the entire fight. So those for my coaches out there and for those who are professional fighters, if you don't have this, then you're behind the 8 ball, guys. So what is this going to cost you guys? Well, the software to download is free. So I try to make it as easy as possible for anyone to get involved, to get engaged, and to really enjoy in 2024 true data coming in for not only your members but for your pro fighters. For my gym owners, it's gonna cost you a licensing fee to have access to it. It's about $200. That's it. $200. You have access to thousands of dollars worth of software that we're putting together for you guys. So if you want me to put a demo together to help you better appreciate whether or not this is for you, then I want you to go to atbgym.fit and I want you to send me an email and we'll set up a demo and we'll do it live at my gym, New York Fitness and Boxing. All right. If you have any questions, I want you to also go to atbgym.fit and I want you to send me an email and say, hey guys, I have a couple of questions. I don't understand how the system works. Look, I got to tell you, it's a very, very simple system. Anybody can do it. It's very intuitive. I made it that way on purpose. I didn't want anybody struggling and trying to put this thing together. It's ready for you, ready right now for you. You need a couple of pieces of hardware to make it work, and we can walk you through it. You need that dedicated internet. You need to make sure you get a couple of iPads, get your aqua bags, and get a couple of those aqua training bag sensors, and you're going to get some heart rate monitors and you got yourself a system. Everything is there for you, ready to go. But you gotta do a little bit of investment, guys. If you want to raise your game in 2024 and you're not doing it with data, it's going to be very difficult for you to really keep up with the rest of those boutique gyms in your area who are looking to do exactly what they're doing. They're calling me in and they're signing up now. So if you're interested and you're looking to raise your game, increase your membership, protect your members as well, because now you have this data and you can charge more for it if you like, it's worth giving it a shot. Hey, sissy. So I definitely would recommend that you come down and you at least take a look at the website, atbgym.fit. I have plenty of videos in there that describe what it does. Some of it is kind of how-to videos as well. So it's all very cool stuff. Other than that, I want to be able to just share with you guys. Reach out to me so I can offer you some demos, and we'll take it from there. And I'll make sure to make sure that you feel comfortable and that this technology is right for you. If you're a boutique gym or a small gym and you don't have $10,000 or $20,000 to put into a piece of software, this is free. This is free. We created this. It took me 3.5 years to develop it, and it's ready for you. So the way it works, as I said earlier, you come in, there is a leadership board right here, and we'll talk about the leadership board in just a minute. And every one of these right here are tiles. So when the system lights up, your members are represented as a tile on the large video screen. Just think about that. When you look up as a fitness trainer, you see all your members training with you simultaneously. And that's a really cool sight to see. And you can see the pulse of the gym. Is everybody in the orange zone? Oh, it looks like station number 1 is not there. What can I do to make sure to get that person into the orange zone? So you have a lot of transparency when you have that level of data in front of you. So highly recommend you check it out. Plus, we gamify the system for you. We put a leadership board on the left-hand side. There's an actual leadership board right here. And in the leadership board, it is saying, hey, as a group, the group is throwing 12,000 strikes, but I'm trying to get my entire group to throw 15,000 strikes. So I'm going to push everyone to try and reach that collective goal. Or maybe it's a fat burning class and it's all about calories. So, hey, I'm trying to get the entire team to burn, 10,000 calories by the end of the hour. And everyone's pushing for it. Everyone wants to achieve that goal. And that's how you gamify it as well. So that's something that I think you should definitely consider, gamifying your program using ATBGYM to do that for you. All right. That's all I have for me, but I wanted to get back out to you as soon as possible and share with you exactly what we've been doing over at ATBGYM.fit. Check a look at that site, ATBGYM.fit, and it'll showcase all of the terrific technology that is available to you right now. Again, go to your ISO store, go to your iPad, download that stuff. You're ready to go. If you have an Android, it'll work for you as well. If you have any issues with it, I want you to reach out to me. Go to atbgym.fit and let me know what you're dealing with. I do want to say a couple of things about your iPad. If you do decide to use an iPad, you need to make sure you use 8th generation or better. It can't be the older iPads. These chips, the software requires a very strong processing chip, so you got to make sure the 8th generation is better. Your TV iPad should also be the newest iPad you can afford. Just put it like that, because that's the one that's really doing a lot of the heavy lifting, collecting data, that type of thing. So iPads is what you're going to need. As I said, from a hardware perspective, this is what a station looks like. The only other thing that you're going to need to help put this all together is called an A&T Plus receiver. It's about the size of a hockey puck. That A&T Plus receiver is what you're going to need for the system to collect all the data. So that data is going to be important so that you can see all your members on the large video screen. And it's called an A&T Plus receiver. All right. Hey, Raja, I see you, man. So if you have any questions, I want you to reach out to me. We can talk about that. Think about gamifying. Think about what you want to do in 2024 to level up your boutique gym, if you have a boutique gym or a fitness gym. I'm getting some of the bigger gyms. I can't mention their names right now because we signed non-disclosure agreements, but they're already using ATBGYM to help their clients get into great shape. I'm just trying to bring it to my boutique gyms. I'm a boutique gym, so I understand some of some of the challenges that you deal with, and I understand all the issues that come with owning a small gym. And sometimes it's a struggle to really increase your membership. And sometimes what it takes is just a little bit of technology to help you truly appreciate what's going on. All right, so let's picture the end of a program. How would the whole system react after you end your class? So after ending your class, in my class is usually about an hour long. After we end the class, what's going to happen is all the members that participated in that class, they're going to get an email. They're going to get an email that's going to be generated, and it's going to have all of their activity, their heart rate activity and their punch stat activity. So they'll have it. They'll say, oh, this is what I accomplished today at 6 p.m., which is really cool. So that's some static. We call that static information or static data. But if you go to your profile on ATB at Member, remember there are two apps. One is ATB at Gym, and the other one is ATB at Member. If you go to your ATB at Member profile, you can see all of your training going back a couple of years, and you can see how you're progressing over time. Are you hitting the results that you've been looking for? And you can use that program for that reason. You can download that stuff too. You can track yourself, which is terrific news, right? Something that wasn't available just 2 or 3 years ago. So now that information is available to you. Let's say you're in a class and you're training with 20 people, and 4 of those are just women. So you can go into your profile and you can say, you know what, I know it's that 6 o'clock class had 20 people, 4 of those were women. I was one of them. How did I stack up against the 4 women in the class? And you can see how well you did, right? So you can check against those peers. You can check against gender. You can check against age. All that information is available to you. So we give you the tools to really help you achieve your goals in 2024, not only for the gym, but also for your members. All right. So feel free to reach out to me, guys, if you have any questions. I'll try and do this as often as I can. I'm looking for 5 gyms right now. I'm looking for 5 gyms I'm willing to put my time in to help you get this system up and running. All right. 5 gyms. So if you're a gym owner and you want to level up your programs in 2024 and you want to use data to do it, I'm looking for 5 gyms. All you got to do is reach out and DM me, and I'll see if I can get something going as soon as possible. When it comes to cost and entry into this, as I told you earlier, the software is free. All you need to do is pay a licensing fee. So we can talk about that when I get your DM or when I get your message. All right, but it's all very, very affordable. So that's all I have for now, guys. Talk to you soon. See you tomorrow. Hope you had a blessed weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye.